Let's do it. Gobbles and ghouls. That's our official start. Okay, trying to have some fun with it. Today's live stream, guys, is Ukraine Folklore and Superstitions. It's a guide for successful dating in Ukraine. Kind of threw that in at the last, but it is important to know this topic, actually, and you'll see why. Now, if you happen to be in Kyiv and walking down the street, and a man in front of you goes, spits 3 times over his left shoulder, don't be freaked out. It's normal. It's normal, as they say in Ukraine. They do that. It's superstitious. It means basically cancel. He did or said something bad, and he basically wants to dodge being jinxed. So I don't know if you guys have heard of that one. Let me know in comments if you heard of that one. Did you know that at least, and this is on the light side, 1 in 3 Ukrainians believes in superstitions? Now, at various degrees, it's all over the map, as you'll find out. It's all over the map. Now, it's frankly bizarre to foreigners, right? However, as ridiculous as Ukrainian superstitions might seem to us, to them, they seem like almost proud of their superstitions. And you should know that they are an important part of Ukrainians' modern day culture. And if you want to build a relationship with any Ukrainian person, or most Ukrainian people, I should say, you should understand and just respect it. That's all you need to do. So let's take a brief walk down memory lane. How did we get a superstitious culture in Ukraine? It dates way back to their culture's ancestral origins, to the history of paganism and folklore. And even today, it's interwound in their worldviews, how they think, their thought process, their mentality, basically. You see, pre-Christian Ukrainian culture actually worshipped multiple gods. And though most of these beliefs did not survive, thankfully, Ukraine's transformation to the Ukraine Orthodox faith, some pagan deities became, can you guess, Christian saints. That's right, saints, which are still heavily woven, as we'll talk about, into today's Christian beliefs and practices. So you see, you've got paganism that is still a part of Christianity in Ukraine, and we'll talk about that. For example, if you want to get pregnant, you pray to which saint?
Saint Anna.
Saint Anna. You know, no.
Mother of Maria. Because she was born Maria.
Mother of Maria. Mother Maria.
Yeah.
Mother of Mother Maria. Well, it's funny. You don't know this, but I asked Dima, our videography, a few questions. Which saints do you pray to? If this happens, that happened. And guess what? They came back completely different saint names than what you told me. Okay. Different completely. So there you go. Not even consistency in which saint you should pray for a given situation. So if you're sick, you pray to which saint?
It can be Seraphim. It can be
Archangel Raphael.
The
Archangel Raphael. You see, Anana says it can be. It's like
there is many, not one. If you're sick, many.
And if you need help with, say, your university exams or help in business, which saint do you pray to?
Nikolai.
Saint Nikolai. So you see, they have different saints. And then when you go into the Ukrainian Orthodox Church, part of their custom, is that you often you wipe the glass and then you kiss the picture of the saint, and you pray to the saint. You light a candle, and we'll get into this a little bit now. But this is one, of course, of the biggest differences with our modern day Protestant faiths in the West, right? So what does this mean for you if you're a born again Christian? Okay, this is the most important aspect, I think, in terms of the serious part of this live stream, is that I want Christians that are really adamant, on fire, born again Christians. I want them to understand what is the truth about Ukraine's current modern day Ukrainian Orthodox. Okay, of course, praying to saints in Protestant Christianity is the same as worshiping false gods, right? Which is in the Bible the only unforgivable, unpardonable sin is worshiping false God. It's the only thing that's not forgivable to God. So, of course, that's as serious as it gets, right? So the reason I'm covering this topic is any man that comes here that's a real fervent born-again Christian, you're going to hit this wall, when you understand this. And I'm not saying that you can't find a woman that, is not going to believe this part of the Orthodox faith and that you can't be happy with. Maybe she will change her belief system. But just so you know what you're up against, okay? So let me share with you what I did when I was a born-again Christian dating in Ukraine. When I was in the dating trenches, what I would do, it was kind of my Christian shit test, if you will. I would invite, usually on like maybe the second or the third date. I did it fairly early because I was not getting any younger, and I'm looking to create my family, and I don't want to do a lot of meaningless dating, right? So I would invite her to go to the Baptist church that I go to in Kiev, and it's a very, it's a very on fire church. You got electric guitar, you got drums, and I would have some ladies that almost turn and run out. I mean, I didn't have anybody actually turn and run out, but I mean, I had ladies tell me, what is this? You didn't tell me we're going to a rock concert. We're supposed to go to church. I said, this is church. She said, this is not church. And you got to understand that it's so different. Okay. Our way of worship, our Protestant churches than Ukrainian Orthodox, which is where you stand and you're in service standing for 3 hours, lots of ritualistic, slogans and readings. And it's very, very conservative. And that's what they know as church. Some people are open-minded. Some women are open-minded. Some are not so open-minded. So just so you know, it worked well for me when you remember when I took you to Hillsong first? Anna she loved it. She loved the music, the worship. She was like jumping up and down and joyfully worshiping. You might want to use that test if you're a Christian man dating in Ukraine. It worked well for me.
We have today's superstition topics. I don't know why we go to this topic. Okay. Yeah, I thought you want to tell your story about how you pick up money.
I'm getting to that.
Okay. Because it was funny. I never heard about this superstition. Okay. Anyway.
I talked about this topic because it's a very deep and important topic, and you don't find it anywhere out there. You won't. Please find me another video that just said what I said on YouTube, or find me an article that says what I just said on YouTube. It's information that's not out there. And we get a good 15 to 20% of applicants that are Protestant Christians, and they're confused. They don't understand what is Ukrainian Orthodox, what's the difference with Protestant. And I just basically told you what is the biggest difference. It's not the entire difference, but it's the biggest difference.
Maybe it's another video, no?
Okay. Another video. Okay. So do you want to...
Anyway, I want to, before we will start talk about superstitions, I want to mention that the higher person, consciousness about her life, the less she believes in different superstitions, She more believe in empowering her life, being a captain of her life and choosing what to believe, because most of the people, they know that superstition doesn't work if you don't know about it, because it's true. It only works when you believe, when you give power to, your energy, your belief, so that it works. So
I completely agree, honey.
Yeah.
I could completely agree with you.
But not everybody came up, we grew up with this. Like I was, when I was child, my parents tell me not to do this, not to do this. If I break salt, you do this, you do this. So and I never questioned myself, why is that, And not everybody, when they, adult already, question why, and when you find the answer why, you realize you don't need to believe. It's not your belief, even you grew up with this belief, you can change it. But some people, they believe. And I think the best way, if I think more like girls from smaller cities, more traditional. They believe more to superstition. And if you love lady, you just have to respect her beliefs, and like you say. So let's jump into basically superstitions.
Okay, before we do, 15 seconds. We'll be right back to you.
Imagine meeting as many beautiful traditional ladies as it takes until you meet the one. That's exactly what you can win right now. Just comment, subscribe and share. The winner will be announced live right here.
So Christmas Day is our next 10K value lifetime matchmaking giveaway draw, guys. Christmas Day. Somebody's going to get a heck of a Christmas present. And by the way, congratulations to Bill Unger, who's with us live right now. He is a winner of the 10K lifetime matchmaking. And also John, or call me Casey, Crum. So Bill, you're in California, right? Casey's in Florida. Congrats to you guys. And make sure, if you haven't done it already, go to matchguaranty.com/win and register one time. Okay. And then once you're registered there, go comment on any video during that month and then share that video in Facebook. You have to share it in Facebook if you have a Facebook account. If you don't have any Facebook account, you can share it in any other social media. And that's all you need to do to win. Now, there are some criteria, which is in the description below this video and below all the other videos as well. So without further ado, shall we get going on our top 13 superstitions in Ukraine? So the first one we already did. Spit over your left shoulder 3 times.
It's cancel, yeah.
Cancel, yeah. You don't want to be jinxed, and so you want to cancel the bad thing you just said, basically. You want to take away its energy.
Also knock on the wood, the same.
Knock on wood. Okay, that is number...
Doesn't matter. It's also cancel.
Oh, it can also cancel if you knock on the wood. Okay, great. And number 2, let's talk about this one. It's fun.
Sit down before leaving your journey.
Before going on a long journey.
Yeah, before going on a long journey.
So Ukrainians, you just got to sit down. And this is the funny part, because we were having some soup before the live stream. And I said, Anna's dad we sit down. You can sit down anywhere, but you got to sit. Usually it's in the front of your flat before you leave the flat. Everybody
who is in a flat have to sit down and sit quietly.
And I got to say, most Ukrainians do this. It's a very prevalent superstition. And what I do, I sit down, everybody sits down. What I've always done is I pray. I lead us into prayer. And Anna just told me, what did you tell me 30 minutes ago?
That Papa was like, why Joseph talk, you have to sit quiet,
I didn't know he was saying that, And what did you tell your Papa?
I say he prays, so Papa like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So... Yeah. Joseph respect our superstition, but add what he wants to this.
Yeah, give it more of a Protestant flip, right? And turn it into a prayer. Pray to God for our safe journey.
If we go deeper from where it came, before, when in old time, journey was very long and very dangerous, and people cannot predict if person will come safe or no. So what the relatives do, they all sit down, and the old one try to visualize picture that this relative comes safely to the place, and if they cannot see this visualization, they even can cancel the trip. So it's how they understand if it's will be safety and successful trip for him, or better wait and go another time.
So just to clarify, nobody cancels their trip today in 2021, right? But in days of old,
people sit, they don't know from where it came, so they sit down and wait. What they wait, nobody knows.
let's take some questions in between
Yeah.
our 13 superstitions. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Boy, it's hard to read now because it's so small. Hey.
Just take from here.
I even heard that some people are so superstitious that they're calling gypsy ladies to get the lottery numbers to win the jackpot. Calling gypsy ladies to get the number for the winning lottery.
I believe it can be.
I haven't heard that, but I would imagine, yeah, it's true.
Possible. Yeah.
Speaking of gypsies, this is not on our list, but you know, in Ukraine, people are afraid of gypsies a lot. Not everybody. I'm certainly not afraid of gypsy women out there, but they think they're witches. And if a gypsy woman utters a curse, she can curse you. She can just say some words and put a curse, hex you. And there are a lot of Ukrainians that believe in the power of this. You know about that, huh?
Yeah. People believe that they have power of hypnosis you and program you on some behavior or some situation in your life, so they escape talking to them.
Let's look at Porky. He's got an interesting one here. Never touch a poor person, or their luck will transfer to you. They will give you their bad luck. I found this out when a boy I tried to hand a poor grab the hand and stop me. Yeah, and this is the point about respecting Ukrainian women and their traditions and their beliefs, right? If you had been adamant against Irene and said, "Oh," and poo-pooed it, right? Said that's ridiculous. If you do that, you disrespect her, right? And some ladies won't react too harshly to that, but some ladies will be very disrespected and can be very bad for your relationship. I'll explain my personal story coming up here in just a minute on that point, on a personal story. Lauren says, I say a prayer, cross myself in spite of 4 directions, ward off storms, protection. Okay, you do the Catholic cross, the cross. If parent dies, is it true that lady cannot dance for a whole year? If a parent dies, lady cannot dance, the daughter cannot dance for a whole year? This happened to him. Wow. I never heard of that one.
I don't know about 1 year, but there is some period when you keep, strategy period, you have to wear black, stuff, and of course no fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of bizarre traditions that are not superstitions, that are not common at all. I've never heard of that one, for example. But the thing is, there's so many superstitions in Ukraine that a lot of Ukrainian people haven't even heard of them. I was stuck in it. There's just so many.
I prepare. It's only 15. I say you have no idea how many, and you cannot really, there is even Ukrainian talk to each other, and they can, have different superstition, believe in it, and it's just like each very personal system of beliefs, and can be very.
So John Elijah, who has a very strong biblical Christian name, he supports what I was saying. According to born again Christianity, praying to anyone other than the one sovereign God is idolatry. Yeah, and it's a serious sin. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Porky says, "You want to hit me?" It looks. Did I piss you off so much? You want to hit me?
No.
Okay, hit me right here. You can do it.
No.
Yes, Porky, I did piss her off. I don't know. We'll talk afterwards. Okay.
At night.
It's nighttime. You got a married couple live here, 24/7, 365 together. Yeah, we're gonna get to the whistling thing. You're right. You're right. We're gonna get to that one. And okay, that's the end of the questions for now. So we will move along. Flowers. Okay, that's The most important one for you guys to know. You guys know odd number of flowers to give to the lady only, right? But do you know what an even number signifies?
Yeah, we bring it to the ceremony of funeral.
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 So it's
only
very bad.
For that person. Yeah, cannot bring to a live person.
Yeah.
Presented.
In fact, it was recently I heard that it wasn't a client, but a foreigner that didn't know. He brought a really big bouquet. It was like really big, 50 flowers or something like that. But it was an even number, and it was expensive, $150 or something like that. And she left it behind. She wouldn't take it with her because it's an even number. They believe this stuff, it's serious stuff.
It's not in the West, not like this.
No.
So you can present 4 flowers and
yes. We don't have this. We don't have this at all.
Even I believe it. Okay, I thought I don't have any superstitions.
Okay, so a little bit here.
I mean, if somebody present me, I will not do, big, but I will take 1 flower away, put it in separate ways, and then put,
So you wouldn't leave the whole 50 flower bouquet behind.
I will just take 1 and present to somebody and leave 49, for example, for myself.
This next one I like.
What is
what
that?
happened, Anna?
I don't know. It just goes to another sign up. Be here.
Okay. Look like we lost you guys there for a second.
No, we don't lost. We just
how do I get rid of this? Okay.
Close it. I don't know.
1 second here. Okay, the next one is fun. Look into the mirror. Okay, if you forget something and you come home, you forget your keys, right? So you walk back in the door, you cross the threshold of the door. It's very bad omen. Now, why is that? You've crossed over between 2 worlds. You see, you didn't know it, but it was the gate. And you crossed over into another world. And yes, so to basically unjinx yourself, you need to just look in a mirror.
Yeah,
and you'll be good to go.
Increase your energy even 2 times. So.
Increase your energy. Look in the mirror
and neutralize the bad things.
Okay, number 5.
Empty bottle.
Empty bottle. This is
empty
fun.
bottle on the table.
Yes. So when you finish a bottle of wine, guys, and you're with your date or whatever, you don't put the empty bottle on the table. It's again a bad omen. You got to put it under the table.
And
put
why
it on the
is that?
floor.
Did you read? Why is that?
No, you can. Tell me.
I don't know.
No, I didn't see a reason for that one. Okay, number 6. Okay, this is my personal story. So I was with an ex, right? And we were with her, and her mother, and they came from out of town, and we're in Kyiv, and we're on a nice, lovely summer day walk. And I didn't think anything of it, but I saw some money on the ground. I leaned over and picked it up. I don't remember what bill it was, right? But it was grivna. And so it turns out that sent the whole weekend on a downward spiral. Sound effects, because that's how dramatic it was. She was like, and she told me, I think the next day only, what you did was really bad. You picked up the money. It means now you're going to lose. All your money will be gone. You've got a bad money omen now. So you'll be poor now. And all your money will come and it will go. And Mama's asking why you would do such a stupid thing. And
so if it's dollars, it's okay. You can pick up.
Yeah, maybe if it's dollars. Maybe it's dollars. It's okay. I don't know. But anyway, I just want you guys to get that it's all fun and games until somebody dies. I mean, until your potential at that time, future mother-in-law or whatever, now hates you because or thinks that you're not going to be a good provider for her daughter because you picked up a 10 grivna note or whatever. So yeah, it can have serious repercussions on your relationship with her, the in-laws, future in-laws, whatever. Honey, let me ask you, how many Ukrainians do you think take this superstition stuff really seriously like that? Is it the minority?
No, definitely no.
Majority?
I think not more than 1/3 of the population of Ukraine. But I can say not really serious, but they take it. Not all, but some, But really serious, maybe 10%. I don't think more. Like really serious, a lot, and they just believe, live just according to all superstitions they know. Yeah.
Well, that's
Mostly
good. Well,
not
that's good.
young
1/3 or
generation,
less.
Not young generation. Mostly it's babushka, dedushka, grand.
Well, mother was 48 too. Mother was 48
No,
years
my
of age.
mom also has a lot of superstition.
Your mom does too. Yeah. Okay, moving on to number
Never
7.
sit on the corner of the table. It means you will never get married. No, you can sit in the corner if you already get married. But if you're not, if you're single, don't
single
sit down.
woman.
Yeah, single woman, because you will not get married.
Within 7 years. You won't get married within 7 years.
I don't know specifically about 7 years, but never.
Yes, that's what my research said. Okay, number 8.
Knock on the wood, we talk. It's cancel.
Knock on wood. Cancel. Knock 3 times. And this is interesting. It goes back to why wood and why 3 times. 3 times is it's just good luck in Ukraine. But why wood? Because Christ was crucified on a wooden cross. So that's where that comes from. Number 9.
Don't whistle inside. Because we'll not have money. Yeah.
Again, won't have money. Yeah. Oh no, honey.
I think Ukrainian people have a lot of limited beliefs about money.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Self-limiting beliefs about money. Scarcity mindset when it comes to money. Absolutely. And they're serious about this. They get angry if you whistle inside because you're just pissing away your money, And they're afraid, Ukrainian people, because of hard economic times. In today's age, hard economic times. Think about it. In your mom and dad's day, hard economic time. In their parents, so your grandparents' day, hard economic times. Going back many generations. Okay. Number 10, crossing the doorway. Never pass anything through the doorway threshold other than your bride, right? Carrying your bride. But no, so never shake hands. So here's the door, right? And we would shake hands right in the doorway, right? Again, it's that gateway to another world.
Even to talk to somebody, keep somebody, outside.
Even to talk to somebody?
Yeah, you have to invite him to your door and then, to inside. Wow. You know why? I
do. In ancient times, the ashes of the ancestors, they were buried under the doorstep of the house. Yeah. So that the dwellers, they tried not to disturb the dead, right?
Mm-hmm. Now nobody put there, but it's still they believe.
Okay, never take out the trash after dark. Not because of the wolves, but because of the evil spirits. You invite them back to your house.
My parents believe about this because will not have no money.
So really? Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be different meaning.
So they even got it wrong. They got the superstition wrong.
Yeah, what who believes?
No garbage after dark. I figured it was
says wrong. Maybe it's you.
I figured it was the Ukrainian man that come up with this one. He just doesn't want to take out the trash because it's the man's job in Ukraine to take out the trash. Yeah. And if you don't take out the trash, guys, it's not good. It's not good. Okay. Let's take some questions. Mm-hmm. I saw a bunch of them. Never whistle, but because it might whistle back. Okay. Is it bad luck to break a mirror? Bill asks.
Yes. It's one of the what I wrote.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know. Okay. Yeah.
We will go quickly from what I wrote also. Okay.
Okay, Porky. He's a big believer in giving plastic flowers. Plastic flowers. What's the thing with that? With $20 bills attached to each flower. Porky, we can never take you seriously. It's a good name for you, Porky, like the movie. Honey?
Plastic flowers we normally bring to funeral. Also. Yes.
That's what it is. I knew it's a bad thing, but it's like even number. So don't do that, Porky. If you do that, better put $100 bills for each petal. Each petal, then maybe you'll be okay, right?
Okay. So yes, breaking the mirror bad sign. and if you break it, you no way have to look at this, because it can ruin your life, if you will look in the breaking mirror. So if you break, you have to put it somewhere where the water go, but if you break a plate, it's for good, it's for luck, it brings you luck. Why is that? Why people believe this? Because they believe that plate doesn't break by accident. It means was a lot of negative energy, and now when it breaks, this energy go bad. So every Ukrainian person, when you break by accident their plate, they will be happy, and they say, "Oh, no worries, like it's a good sign." Like this.
The next one, hon, we're gonna have fun with. Never eat from a knife.
Yeah.
You'll become an angry person. You know about this one?
Yeah, or something.
Well, I have to ask you something.
What will be?
I have a personal family question then. You see, in our household, there's never any knives at the table. Doesn't matter, is meat for dinner? There's no knife. I'm expected to cut it with my fork. I always have to go to the drawer and get a knife. Honey, do you believe in this knife thing? Is there something subconscious in you about this knife thing?
No, I'm just not very, very like.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Maybe you should meditate on it, because I always wondered why no knives. And then when I read this today, doing my homework, I thought, bingo, now I know. Anya's superstitious about knives. But I never eat with it, honey. I just use it to cut the meat,
No, it's okay.
Please get over your superstition,
we
babe.
have funny superstition,
Mhm,
and today when I was writing our superstition, I got it works. Okay, so when you sit at the table and your fork fall down or spoon fall down, it means woman in a hurry to join your table. But if knife fall down, it's a man will join your table soon. So when we was going to eat, Arina was down and my fork fall down. And like, Arina coming, but I know about this. So it was funny.
Okay, honey.
Mhm.
This one I never heard of. Number 13.
Number 13.
Unlucky 13. Yes.
Never spill the salt. Oh, yeah. Because we'll fight come, between in family. But people who already start to question, why is that, it's again, we come back to ancient time when salt was very old time, when salt was very expensive and it was hard to get it. So if you spill it, it means will be fight. Yes, because it's an expensive product. You break it, now nobody can eat it. So it was fight, but people still believe it will be fight. So they two types of what they can do. They can do a immediately cross on the salt, or they can take a piece and spit over left shoulder 3 times, and then you clean it. After this, you can clean.
Okay, number 14, babe.
Number 14.
Do you know about this stickers on a baby's face in social media?
Yeah.
There's Ukrainians that believe that a child can be cursed through a photo, so they try to either blur the face or put a sticker over the child's face. You know about this?
Yeah.
I never knew about this. Tell me more. Why is that?
People believe that a child don't have very strong protection energy, to
ward off evil spirits.
Yeah, so they try to protect them as much as possible. Even many parents don't allow to post in social media photos, not even with stickers. Yeah, it's just they believe that somebody can make bad for them. Not me. I mean, I don't believe this, but
I've never noticed anybody not wanting, you to photograph children in Ukraine. So I think that's not a very common superstition. I've never noticed that.
For example, Yaroslav, our friend, he didn't post his children until, 5 years old on his social media, and don't allow nobody to post his children.
So their evil spirit.
I don't know. It's not specifically 5 years old. It's just
warding strength increased at age 5. Interesting. Okay, babe.
No,
number 15 is kind of a funny one. I'm going
I
to make
have
sure you
no-
never make borscht on a Thursday. You're not allowed to make borscht on a Thursday. It's bad luck. Anna didn't know it, so I'm going to make sure.
No,
in future.
I'm not going to believe
Not
this. Sorry.
Thursdays.
I will do when I can.
Okay, babe, and I'm
yeah,
out of superstitions in Ukraine. It's up to you,
I
babe.
have a little bit different about cutting hair of the lady. They all time do this when moon rise, grow, because your hair will grow faster
If you cut it when the moon
grow
is increasing. I
increasing.
see.
Yeah.
Full moon is increasing.
And
I
you
see.
can ask a hair cutter in salons. They have more, schedule appointments for this date when moon grows.
Seriously?
Yes, all women believe in this. Yeah. Then, if a lady see wedding cortege, it means soon she will get married. Also.
She's wearing what?
She see wedding cortege on the street. It means soon she will also get married.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's a good sign for her.
Like a wedding costume.
No, cars and wedding.
Many
cars and the celebration.
A wedding parade. Okay.
Mhm.
Understand.
Yeah, then seller with the first, maybe you have it also, with if you go at a rynok, at a market early morning, where is babushka sell, different stuff. First money that they got, they touch with this money all their goods, because they believe it will help them to sell everything during this day. And they never give this money as a change, because they want to keep it. It's it helps them to.
I got to take a
increase
break
their
for a
sale.
question. We're gonna have fun with this. Daniel believes that dating in Ukraine is bad luck. So, he's probably being serious. Let me ask you a question, Daniel. Let me challenge you understand this is your own self-limiting belief. Do you think it was bad luck for me? I think
Maybe
my
it's a
Anya.
joke.
You see her. No, it's not a joke. If it's a joke, let me know, Daniel. But I don't think it's a joke. This is why your belief system is so important. If Daniel believes that it's bad luck to come and meet women in Ukraine, then he will have bad luck. But I believed, in fact, I knew when I came, I knew, like I know, I'm going to take another breath of air, I knew that my future waited for me in Ukraine, my future wife and my future family. I had never had children before. I knew I was going to have children and be happily married in Ukraine. How did I know it? I believed it, and hence now it's true. So be careful with your self-limiting beliefs, because they will come true. They will limit your future, limit your happiness. And on this point, honey, I don't know if you're going to do another announcement, but thank you for the guys too that have helped. Anya did her first draft of her, what do you call it again? I keep thinking
meditation.
Hypnotherapy, I keep thinking, but Anna has done a meditation, how to attract your soulmate. Yeah, your soulmate. And it's a meditation. You go to sleep. It is wonderful. And 8 of you guys, thank you very much, listened to it and gave some feedback. And based on your feedback, Anna's redoing it. But it will be live and free for you to use on Anna's YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to do a plug on your new YouTube channel? So proud of you.
What the plug? What do you mean?
Ask or
in
no
description we can add my
channel. Yeah, but it's called Anna from Ukraine.
Anna from Ukraine.
Yeah, and the link will be in the description below this video. And so yeah, she's going to upload that. Look at how shy you are, honey. Mm-hmm. She's going to upload that that video by next weekend. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you can just listen to it as you fall asleep, and it will reprogram your negative self-limiting beliefs, all of them, around finding a Ukrainian wife and all the challenges on this journey. It will reprogram those self-limiting beliefs to believe that you can, to have this result instead of the one you're worried about. All right. Okay.
What?
Let's put another question. Some Ukrainian ladies are very, very particular when you take pictures of them. Okay. Yes, they want to see they don't look like. Yeah, this is just because they're very self-conscientious about how they look.
Yeah.
Ukrainian women.
It's not superstition. It's just.
No, it's not superstition. It's just, beauty.
She wants to look perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To be feminine and to be beautiful is everything amongst Ukrainian women. It's so funny because you see it in our daughters age 4 and age 9. It's hilarious. Our 4-year-old just got for the first time earrings, like the medical ones, which are just stubs, right? Or what do you call them? They came off, and the older daughter made homemade earrings for the little one, and she's going around dangling them, and look how beautiful I look, Papa. It's so important to Ukrainian women.
And then put lipstick, you know.
Oh, yeah,
and then
she
say,
put
when
lipstick.
it's finished, Mama, I again put it, okay?
Yeah. Age 4, guys, age 4. And who's teaching this? Yeah, it's in their DNA. And this is what Western men love about Ukraine, is that the women are feminine. You know, they keep themselves trim, beautiful, and they are feminine. But it's just incredible to see how young it starts. I'm just, blown away every time I see more and more of it from our girls. Hey, Anna, we really like your YouTube channel.
Thank you, Porky.
Okay, here's another one. Why do they wear wedding ring on the left hand? It's just cultural. It's just the way they do it here.
Yeah,
Is there
I
a
don't
particular
think
reason?
No, I mean, I don't know, honestly. But
Why do we wear it on the
it's-
right hand in
yeah.
America? I mean, it's just is the way it is. There's no rhyme or reason. Maybe there is a reason, but we
I'm
don't
not
know.
aware of it. Yeah.
So is that it, babe? Any more questions,
No,
guys?
Can I?
Oh,
tell
yes, of
what
course, of
others?
course.
So if you, it's very big.
Okay, one
I
more.
know.
Daniel, it's nuts. You put such a bad stigma out to the universe. I'll come back to you and look for how the universe works. Amen. Okay. Little chastise against the poor Daniel there. Okay, go ahead. babe.
So yeah, empty bucket. If you see person with empty bucket, it's a very bad sign. Again, no money. If you meet somebody who across your road with a full bucket, it's good, So if you take your garbage out, and before we all time take in the buckets, now we bring everything in pocket, in a packet. Before
Bag,
it was
yeah,
all
bag,
time
yeah.
in bags. Before it was all time in bucket. So every time I remember from my childhood, when I go on my way to the garbage, I can bring, meet everybody. Everybody are welcome to cross. But on my way back, when my bucket already empty, nobody should cross. Everybody avoiding me go around, So yeah, it's a big one. I don't know how big it is now, but yeah. About gifts, guys, very important about gifts. If you will decide to make gifts, because I remember Joseph wanted to make a present for parents, knives, because every time when he come to their home, he's not happy with their knives. They say, you cannot present my parents knives, and he say, why is that?
Yeah, they're so dull.
Yeah. So about knives, wallets, and ways, you cannot present these things. Knives, because it will ruin your relationship.
Knife, wallet, and
yeah, knife, because it will ruin your relationship. Wallet, if wallet, it's you make them poor, and if you present vase, it will ruin your friendship with the person whom you present.
Vase.
Yeah. So but there is tricks that can neutralize this thing. So you can present, but with special trick. If you present knife, you should from the person whom you gift, they should give you some money, like they buy it, they can give you 5 hryvnia or 1 hryvnia, some kopiek, but it's neutralize bad things, that you will break your relationship. If you present wallet, you have to put inside the wallet money. Mandatory money should be there, like small number, like can be 5 hryvnias, doesn't matter, but should be money there. And if you present ways, the same, you can inside put money, then you can do these gifts. So guys, now you know how to congratulate lady if you want. And some more,
honey, while you're looking for more, this guy's commenting that you look so much like Drew Barrymore. And the funniest thing, guys, I always had a crush on Drew Barrymore when I was, a kid. So, and now I'm married to her.
No, I'm not married to her.
Okay, I'm having fun. I found her a twin sister from another mother.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Drew Barrymore. She's very fun.
Yeah.
I just feel
she's a
I'm,
great person.
I'm a different little bit person, but I don't mind to be. Look, in my high school, I was looked like Nicole Kidman. Everybody told me.
Nicole
And
Kidman,
then,
yes.
And then later I changed
to Drew.
Barrymore.
No,
I
but more
started
like
to smile
Drew.
more, probably. Yeah. So then about yeah. Actually, I tell everything only left about if you do deal, for example, and you need to sign the contract. And if your people, Ukrainian, they do believe in signs, If your pen doesn't want to write, a person would question why it happened, And we'll look at this like maybe it's a sign, that it's not good deal for him or something like this. We'll read through it, And even you can add more if somebody will give you pen to sign, if they give you with the right hand, it will be successful deal. If they give you with the left hand, you have to be more cautious because maybe it's not good deal for you. So Ukrainian people believe in many. Also about drivers, if you want to buy a car, but the best time is to do in January or February. Then your car will be forever with you and very good will be serve you. Also,
these superstitions never end. Hey guys, be
yeah.
back in just a second. Remember, Christmas Day, December 25th, you can win this.
Imagine meeting as many beautiful traditional ladies as it takes until you meet the one. That's exactly what you can win right now. Just comment, subscribe and share. The winner will be announced live right here.
Hey guys, so in America, left hand is closer to the heart. That's why the ring is worn on the left side. Oh, okay, cool.
In Ukraine, we also believe if this one each left hand, it means for money. Right? I don't know for what. Left, if you itchy it means money will come soon.
So just a reminder, guys.
If your nose itchy, it means you will drink alcohol.
Never ends. So just a reminder, guys, on Christmas Day, December 25th, Christmas Day, we're going to have another winner of the $10,000 value lifetime matchmaking partnership, unlimited dating, unlimited coaching, till you get married. So on that note, guys, thank you for being with us today. It was fun. Hope you had as much fun as we did. Hey?
Yeah, thank you guys being with us.
I'll now say goodbye so I can go for my Anna beating. Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
So we will see you next Saturday for Ask Anna Live. I'm not sure if she will have me on as a special guest or not. I don't know. It's her show. Anyway, take care. Happy holidays, guys. Bye-bye.